Hey class, we're going to go over job skill 14-3, endorse a check. So if you scroll on down, as you can tell in this one, it's a little bit different. The first thing is we don't have a file to upload. We don't have a hyperlink up here. The other thing is that we cannot click and type in this like we have been on the other ones. So I'm going to show you how you're going to complete this one. The first thing I would do is I would go into the textbook figure 14-2 for illustration. Let's start there because that is going to be where you're going to find your answers this time. And we're going to look for a check endorsement because that's what we're doing. We're endorsing a check. So we're doing check endorsement, and this is that page here. It says read chapter material on restrictive endorsements and complete the following steps. So if you go down and you look at this figure right here, all endorsement information, it tells you where to put it at the top of the back of the check. You see this is the front, this is the back. This is just a blank endorsement. So this is what you would do if it was a personal check. You would just sign your name at the back and you would take it to the bank and cash it. This is a restrictive endorsement. So if you see right here, this is the example of a restricted endorsement. So it's letting you know we are going to be doing a restrictive endorsement. So let's go down to the steps. They're fairly simple this time. We only got 2. Enter correct wording for a restrictive endorsement. Place restrictive endorsement in the proper location. So this one right here, you're all going to have it correct because we cannot type on this and I don't want you to have to print it. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to write the information in the comment section for me. So let's just say that this was what mine would say. I'm just writing something to write something. This is where you're going to put your information on what you would write on the back of the check, and then you're just going to hit submit. I don't want you to have to print this and then upload it and so forth and so on. Just do it that way. It's going to make it easier on all of us. So if you go on down, it says blank endorsement, which is what this is. This is what the average person does for their personal checkbook or check cashing. The other one is restrictive endorsement. If you will read this section here on restrictive endorsement in the bank or in the book and make sure that you do what it says for deposit only. It tells you what wording to use. It tells you pretty much everything that it says here is what it's telling you in this restrictive endorsement, why we do it that way. Make sure you read over that and then type in whatever information you need to write in here. So if it was pay to the order of, and then you would write, the rest of the information that you need to do. I'm trying not to give you the information, but if you look here, this is what we're talking about, restrictive endorsement in that. And then there's also a section down here to read about restrictive endorsements. If you have any questions, let me know.